What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Brody from Boston, and I need to update you guys on how I'm doing. So, last time we spoke, I was quitting all these medications, and I did just that. But let's just talk today about antidepressants, because there's a lot of shit going on today with anxiety, antidepressant, and depression in general. It's just a crazy subject. So, I want to give you guys some insight on what I think. So, when I was put on antidepressants, I was right around 16, 17 years old. I wasn't the healthiest. I was doing drugs, doing all messed up shit. So, what I'm trying to say is before you go on an antidepressant, make sure it is exactly what you want. Not technically what the doctor wants, but make sure it's something that you're ready for, meaning you're at rock bottom. So, I wasn't at rock bottom. I kind of went out there and was seeking it for myself with zero education on the subject. Antidepressants are not the best drug. So, a little thing about my life. So, for an antidepressant, like Lexapro, like Seroquel, because I've been on both of those, what they've done for me was nothing. They didn't help me anyway. They got me past a couple rough years. So yeah, at the beginning of my antidepressants, they were working. But then it hits a point where you don't really know if it's working, which is strange. And if you're there, trust me, I've been there too. So the thing about these antidepressants is at the beginning, they're great. And then it starts to plateau and then it goes down. So it's crazy, okay? So for somebody to think that they can cure your mental health with just one pill a day or two pills a day, it's a little nuts, you know what I'm saying? It's a little nuts because our biology, our evolution over time, we've been designed to be able to make it through depressing times, okay? And not because of pills. Our bodies are amazing at healing all this stuff. So what have I learned? When I was on antidepressants, I would really become numb. I would become numb to happiness. I wouldn't really smile much. I wouldn't be happy. It'd be a lot of just not fun side effects. Whenever I'd go to like parties or something, I'd want to go home early to make sure I get that dose. It's like you set your day around this medication. Another point that I want to bring up is the damage that you bring to your body long term. So when they give you a prescription of once a day, that's you taking it every single day on the same exact time every single day. So what that's doing over years and years and years of using it, I can say for sure it's damaging your insides. Especially if you have a shitty diet, if you have other addictions, and other stuff like that. Another thing too is I'm not a doctor. I do not know it all. So take my advice as a grain of salt. Take it as you will. I'm just giving you my experience from somebody who's been on them. The doctors, technically, I don't think they're really on them. So when they try to tell you all this information about it, I don't think it's the best information to get. You can get it from somebody like me who's been on it for a long time, and I'm just going to keep it real with you. I don't think they helped me. I really don't. I feel like what's helped me the most in overcoming this addiction would be switching my lifestyle up completely. That's you got to fight for your life, okay? You put yourself in a shitty situation and it's time to do a complete 180. Do whatever you got to do, basically. So, some stuff that I do right when I wake up, high intensity workout immediately right when I wake up. This is going to help with anxiety and depression. Believe it or not, because right when you wake up, you get your heart rate jumping, all that cortisol, all that stress hormone gets released into the body the right way. It's like you get up and go. Now, once you settle down, that's when it breathes back down and you're managing your cortisol levels. Let's say if you wake up and you're in an anxiety state and you don't know how to manage it properly, sometimes that anxiety will drip through your blood all day long. It's just from what I've been noticing. Okay, so that's one thing. Second thing is weightlifting or exercise, cardio, any type of shit like that. Okay? Another thing too is you gotta manage your gut health. Gut health is very important. You've been putting medications into your gut, therefore destroying the liner of your gut and not helping you in any way. So that means that you possibly could be nutritious, meaning you don't have the right nutrients, stuff like that. So it's definitely interesting topic, gut health, and what these medications do. So it's something to look into also. Then you gotta eat properly, eat real foods, none of this sugar, none of these high carb, gluten bullshit. You gotta eat real foods, healthy fats, lean meat, grass-fed meat, none of these antibiotic, steroid fucking pigeons that look like chickens running around the ground like they're fucking turkeys. Who the fuck knows what's going on? Some of the fish too, farm-raised fish, fighting sea lice, injecting them with antibiotics and crazy fucking hormones to get them jacked so that they're bigger. You don't want none of that. You want that shit straight from Alaska, because that's where the clean shit is. Think about all the plastic we throw into the ocean. Something you want to eat, something you want to process? No. So it's very important you look at yourself very, very deeply. That's kind of it for the video. I just wanted to make something short and sweet, just to show you guys that I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still missing you guys. I love you. Stay positive, because I have. And don't forget, sleep. Throw in some vitamin D. You'll be good to go. I'm Brody from Boston. I love you guys. Take care.